saying why I've been a little bit inactive side.
Okay,
No,
yeah,
I think we
go
should just
ahead,
let
Athena.
Black God. I think we should just let Black God start us off. We'll go through the
Mhm.
topics and not worry about that.
Well, guess what?
No,
We're
I
already
meant
starting to record, so welcome to the semi-annual leaders meeting. At least this time, it's not just fucking me and Elder. So we have the very
Hey, if you
inactive
did have better time
Athena
last time.
and Cube with a heart. So, yay
you with
for
a
And
him.
heart.
me.
Alrighty, so the main topic is, well, at least we should start off by, at least unanimously saying about what to do about Teddy Bear over there, both being inactive and the fact that he's in the 1 year mark for the senior leader. I personally don't believe that he is in the right moment to be a senior leader and questionable in his leadership area. Just want to just set that tone out straight because he hasn't really even been starting any wars. Him and Delta were supposed to be the war managers. Both of them have not really even been doing that all that well. And no offense, neither have you, Athena. But then again,
Due to my life stuff, which you just saw the other day. So yeah.
sucks to suck. But anyways, also congratulations on the pregnancy. Anyways,
Well,
Uh,
if I
um,
can jump in here, I think that all leaders, not just Tedward or Delta or Athena or me or just everyone in general, should be held to the same standard that all the members and elders are. Or if you're inactive for, a week at a time without given a decent reason, you should
right.
be put to allied. And when
yeah.
you're
Well, does
available to
that
come back, you can come back, and if the elders agree that you should be, not the elders, the leaders agree that you should be put right back to leader, then you can go right back to leader.
so you're
But
saying
I think
inactive as leader or inactive on the game?
on the game, I think there would have to be like a vote between the leaders to demote someone if you're just inactive as a leader. But if like you haven't logged
Hmm.
in for a week, like it says 1 week inactive on Clash of
Hmm.
Clans, and you're a
Yeah.
leader, I think you should just instantly be put allied. And
Hmm.
then when you want to be a leader again, you have to, pitch your vote and get the votes from the leaders to promote you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I agree with that entirely. Because, I mean, we should be held to the same standards considering that we are the rule enforcement. But how can we enforce the rules if we're not even enforcing it on ourselves?
Right. That
This
also
is
goes with
true.
attacking in war. Teddy and Delta were obviously the biggest culprits of that.
Which,
Teddy would miss many many attacks. So I think if you miss, you know, if you
I mean,
can't keep up with
I,
attacks, then you should be kicked.
I know, but I'd just like to point to the fact that if that was to happen, it would only be the four of us as leaders, which I know Elder does not want to happen. He wants to try to give them a chance. Um, at least that's what I
Hmm.
remember him talking to me about before I went to annual training. Um, they said they were going to be active in the summertime, which so far it is seeming like it's a big
It's
negatory because we've been lenient on them
right.
because, you know,
Well, Delta did just put something in chat today saying that he's gonna look to be coming back. But I think Teddy's been given enough chances here. You can't not
A
log in
lot.
for a month and expect to
Right.
still be considered a leader. Delta, if we want to give him another chance, I'm totally down to give him another chance, see if he can get back in there, do what needs to be done. But I think Teddy, unless he says something like the next day, should just be put to allied.
Hmm.
And as far as the lacking in the leader department, I think we just open up applications again. Get a replacement in here. There's some great clan members out there. I'm sure at least one of them would be happy to take on the responsibility.
Oh yeah.
Elder, you got anything to put on that?
He did. Do you just have that ready?
No, there's a soundboard on Discord you can get.
Oh my god.
Get a bunch of different sounds for free. It's awesome.
That is awesome. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Man, I only got 2 stars on this, but damn, did I get 1,000,000 gold at least.
That's all that matters.
Like, how productive am I doing raids while we're talking about Clash?
Oh my god.
I'm so productive. Oh yeah, over 1,000,000 gold. Yeah. Who?
You sound different now. I don't know. Did your mic input get changed or something? Technical difficulties, please stand by. Watch this. Legal.
In the leaders chat, not the global chat, the fucking leaders chat. Just so that way it can be counted as official. Since it's only the 3 of us, 4 of us. Oh, well, that works too. I mean, he's online, but he's not in the fucking chat, so I mean, he has every chance to defend himself, but he chooses not to. He actively chooses not to participate, so... I mean... Okay. Yes, it's demotion plus kick. Yeah. I guess I'll just keep the train going, since I'm pretty much second in command, so... Well, but the thing is, Elder, but the thing is, you keep forgetting you're supposed to be in charge of us. You are the leader. You are the main guy that's supposed to keep us in check. So am I unofficially being given the title of like the person in control of the leaders? Well, I mean, okay, yeah. For the record. I mean, that is true. I basically ran the freaking clan while you were going through some things. Alright. I'll be discussing about war times, since the majority of us are function off of Central Standard, so... well, they can go eat a fucking dick, so... I'm just kidding. Okay. Yes, I need to chill a little bit, but at the same time, Athena, you are the war manager. What time works for you? Because Teddy is no longer reliable. He's no longer a leader. Delta kind of stepped down. He wanted, I think, a change, because I think I have him differently now, don't I? No, War. I haven't changed Delta. He hasn't told me. Okay, so, Athena, what time works for you to start the wars and be able to remind people to use their attacks? I mean, we either start war early in the morning or kind of in the afternoon, but I wouldn't say early in the morning. What? Yeah, like... because I'm trying to account for the fact that we do have a lot of Indian clan members, and I'm trying to be, you know, courteous to them. That's why it's like, sometimes, like, it may even be in the middle of the day where we may have to do it, but I want to know what time works for you so that way you can do your job efficiently. Five. Alright, so 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Yeah, all three of us are... well... yeah, well, I mean, here... go ahead, Cube. Okay. Actually, that might not be a bad idea, because the way that you're doing the wars and stuff is perfectly. It might be better to switch, because you don't like to kick people, right, Cube? Well, I mean, it's because they're active in the chat and stuff. But it, you know, here's a thought. What if we switch your guys' jobs. Cube becomes the war manager. Athena, you become the rule enforcement. Because with rule enforcement, there isn't really a schedule. Because it's one of those, you would just have to look at the logs, see who's fucking up, and you would either ask me or, because you're still relatively new, I'd rather you ask me, especially since you're being switched positions, or... Oh yeah, should I? Well, yeah, you never really completed the training. Anyways. But... So... I mean, that's at least... Well, but that's where the communication, Cube, that is where the communication between leaders is supposed to be happening. Okay? Because, you as the war manager, is supposed to kind of keep an eye and kind of tell us on leader chat, hey, I noticed XYZ is not attacking, look into it. And we will. Or at least Athena should be able to look into it. And then report to me and be like, hey, can you double check? Is this kind of a trend? Does this person do XYZ? Stuff like that. Like, that's the entire kind of how it's supposed to work in communication. So that way, there's kind of three-way check. Like, it's supposed to be kind of a three-way check. It's how it's supposed to be. Because you're supposed to report, she's supposed to do the action, but I'm supposed to make sure that nobody's going mad with power, nobody's getting kicked for no reason, and no bullshittery is going on. That's kind of my main job at this point in time. Does that make sense? So, yeah. So, I mean, you see the checks and balances kind of happening, so that way nobody goes mad with complete kick crazy, especially if they're having like a weird fucking day. I mean, I will admit there was one day I went kick crazy, but that was, I think we all remember that day. I mean, the beginning of the annual meeting? Oh, what's going on? I'm confused. You confused me. I mean, I'm just kind of putting forth out there. I mean, I guess. Too bad, so sad. Anyways. So, I mean, but that's why I'm saying, like, switching your guys' roles. Because even though you're going through stuff every now and then, you still are able to do your rule enforcement when you have time. Because once again, because like I said, rule enforcement doesn't have a set schedule. War manager is the only one with kind of a schedule. Yeah, exactly. So that's why I think it's beneficial for you guys to kind of switch, because Cube knows the schedule, he has his own work schedule, and he bases it kind of off of that. Right, Cube? Okay. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, but but here's the main thing. Like, war is supposed to be who we can pick out is the best of the best. You know, normal war is supposed to be that. You know, we keep the best of the best. We get rid of the weak. You know, of course we do have. Yeah, that is true. I mean, yeah, but I mean, like I said, but we will need to kind of. I know I will have to start going back as kind of the since I'm the Discord manager and all that other stuff, trying to continue on outreach so we can kind of get more players in because I know our numbers have been not at the highest of the 50 out of 50, but I mean right now we're at what 45. 11s. Well, I mean, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, but I mean, I knew that was going to happen when me and Elder decided to lower the town hall requirement. Like, I knew that the jumping was going to happen. Like, when people go from clan to clan. I knew that it was going to... They jump, yeah. Yeah, but you know how difficult recruiting is for Town Hall 12 and above. It is extremely difficult to get new people, especially at that range. And then keep them, yeah. So, like, that's the only reason why we lowered the Town Hall requirement was because when you're in Town Hall 12 and above, you're already in a good clan. The only time you would leave is if the clan is dying. And that's also kind of another reason for this semi-annual meeting is to kind of make sure everybody's on the same page because, you know, it's been a wild hell of a ride, at least the past 7 months since we had the last meeting. But I will say that, at least from what I can kind of gasp from the chats and stuff, that the morale of the clan with the giveaways is splendid. Yeah. I mean, not for this Clan War League. Okay, so we're kind of not doing the Clan War League thing every month because it's kind of expensive. I mean, I personally spent like what was it, $36 for the 5. Wait, was it 36 for 5 gold passes? Yeah, I mean. Yeah. I mean, but. I mean, if we can kind of figure out a way how to pitch, you know, the Clan World League giveaways, then, you know, by all means. Or we can keep doing it where, you know, I kind of am able to, you know, put in, because I typically only do 3, unless, you know, the clan surprises me and like everybody does all their fucking attacks, then I will buy the extra 2. Yeah. But the thing is, then that can be kind of demotivating, especially if you have that one person, like last month, who purposely did it just to fuck everybody over. No, the one guy before, and I gave everybody mercy, he did it on purpose. He did it. Yeah, he did it on purpose. Well, I mean, because before I kicked him, he was like, fuck you guys, and yeah, so. Yeah, not very cash money at all. So. Well, I mean, because here's the thing. Members aren't even eligible for the giveaway to begin with. Because, you know. Which is also why I was giving such leniency, because that one guy was only a member, so. But that's why in Clan War League, it's mainly elders only. But we do add members if need be. Yeah. So that way, if it is the elder fucking up, well, they're kind of humiliated on both platforms. Because it's like, you literally just fucked everybody over because of your own fucking greed. So. How the hell have you not done the star bonus? Well, once again, that sucks for you. Look. I mean, I hope it helped you mentally. But is there anything that you guys see that might need to be changed? Other than, of course, now trying to get some more co-leaders in. Elder? We're going to have... Because here's the thing. Third God left because he had a child and he wants to focus on his family. Yeah. Like I said, like, understandable. So, you know, no hard feelings to Third God. And we also don't have Ed. So we're down 2 co-leaders. Oh yeah, Switzer decided to tell us to go fuck ourselves again. See, this is what happens when we give people a second chance. They tell us to go fuck ourselves. So. Yeah, he just up and left. Up and left. Let me pull it up real quick. Because I had it updated in May. So we have leadership management, which is supposed to be elder, but as you guys heard, I apparently also do that now. So, fuck me. Oh, yeah, I guess you're right, too. Then we have War Manager, Wool Enforcement, Clan Castle Manager, which is supposed to manage, the troops in the clan castle, so when we go to war, it has the actual proper thing. Then we all know that Discord development is kind of me, which should also be kind of like social media person. Switzo was supposed to be Raid Weekend and recruiting and retention. So, right now, we are... So yeah, we have... Yeah, it's a combo. Because Raid Weekend, you only really do your job during the weekend. Because Like, I mean, yeah, you're pretty much plastering bases and stuff during the weekday, but that would only take you maybe a fucking day. Because it took me, when I was doing raid weekend, only a fucking day. And then you would have to wait the entire week, and then you would have to look at how the statistics are doing. Like, oh, yeah, this base is good, it took 4 attacks. This one sucks, it took 1 attack. Like, etc., etc. So, yeah. What does Jay do? Oh, does he? Like, is he still... Yeah, I'd rather wait to see if he gets his shit together. Well, here's the thing, though. The staff applications are always open. They've always been open. You just have to /apply in the staff application. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, that is fucking true. You guys are right on that one. Yeah. Well, I mean, even technically as a leader, it's like you're not spending your entire freaking day doing this. You know, at least I'm not. Well, okay, but then again, you have to be the best of the best, Cube. So, you know. But in all honesty, when the hell did Cube become a leader? Because part of me. Wait, you've been a leader since January 19th. Part of me wants to say fuck it and make you a senior leader because it's only me and Elder right now. We don't have that third wheel of power to keep check and balance because right now it's just me and him. And me and him always go off of each other. We don't have that third wheel to keep balance in the senior leader group. Oh, hey, there's Elder. Holy shit. Hey. So Athena is becoming the new ruling. Okay, what? Okay, so Athena. Okay, Athena, shut the fuck up. Okay, anyways. So Athena is now rule enforcement. Cube is going to be war management. And I think Cube should be the next senior leader. Because even though it's not been a year, he has shown great dedication. He has been active all the fucking time. And he's honestly, overall, what I would see in a senior leader. So I want to say, fuck it, do a field promo on him. Because we need a third check and balance. Because right now, it's just you and me, Elder. What do you think? Okay. There's a reason why I'm second in command in this fucking clan. Obviously. Yeah, you use your leadership for something. Oh, yeah, sorry. It's because I do. Let's hear it out loud. The vote said full send it, so kick him. Perfectly fine with that. Because here's the thing, we need to set the foot down. We need to set our damn foot down and stop being walked over. And, you know, we need to have leaders who will actually do their goddamn job instead of, you know, all of us trying to pick up the goddamn slack. You know? Like, granted, yeah, I know school's a bitch and stuff. You know, that's why we've been so lenient. We're not being a dick to Delta. But, and Delta's been communicating with us. There's a difference between communicating and not communicating. I don't know what the fuck is going on in their lives if they don't tell us. So. No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be fucking honest. No, it's going to be unlisted, so anybody who has the link can view it, which is anybody in the chat. But at least that way they know that, hey, you know, I am at least passionate about this clan because I helped build the damn thing. So. I can! That's my job! Well, I mean, here's the thing. Last time when all the leaders basically left, I kind of basically took kind of control until more people decided to join. So. Superly. Okay, but this is different. Here's the thing, Elder. This is different. We have 2 extra leaders who are gonna stay even if the 2 duos leave, but you know, it's different this time than everything else. No. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Well, but here's the thing. Like, this is only for the leaders. That's also kind of why I want Cube to be a senior leader, so he can stop me. Okay. I know, but I'm just giving you some clarification here. We have the same, like, us leaders should be held to the same standard we have as the elders. We've given so much leniency to Teddy and Delta, but Delta has been communicating, so we give him a, you know, saving grace. But Teddy, The only reason why I'm saying to put the foot down, and even though it may seem like a dictatorship, but it's because we have the same rules, we have the same standards as we do the elders. It's no fair to the elders if we are kicking them for, them being inactive for 2 weeks when we have a leader who's been inactive for almost an entire month and not communicating with us. Yeah, okay, that's understandable. Okay, gonna be honest, that was all Soul God's idea on the purge. Although not gonna lie, I did have a little bit too much fun on those. It was the dark times. It was the dark. Dickbags. Yeah. Okay, well, Athena, you do what you need to do. But, like I said, But that's why I said, it's a good idea to change the roles. Like I said, we have 2 co-leader spots open right now, so that way we can get back to what was the co-leader number you wanted, Elder? Six to 8. I mean, 8 is a lot. Everything. That is true. I mean, ever since we kind of hit the 1K in raid. Well, that and also like the past, I guess, 2 quarters, we've had the most losses than any other quarter we've had. That's another topic I wanted to bring up. We've had more losses these 2 quarters than we've had in a hot minute, and percentage-wise, I mean, percentage-wise compared to last year, we're at if I remember correctly, a 36% increase in war losses, which is not good statistically for our clan. Which, that's horrible. Considering that it should be, we should be having 1 loss per 3 wars. We're having 2 losses per 4 wars. So instead of the 1 to 4, it's 2 to 4. It's like a 50-50, and that's not good. So, I mean, well, yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of where, that's one of those we're going to have to kind of try to see if anybody is kind of willing to kind of teach. I know that not really. Oh yeah, just like how me attacking your base at multiple different angles and getting different results and finding out which one is the best angle to attack for said base. Yeah, and that's also yeah, I mean, this is yeah. And I mean this is also why I want Cube to be a senior leader is because when we make the big decisions like when it comes to, you know, changing town hall requirements or having to try to implement a beta test on a rule or something like that. Like, because we all know I'm go big, go home. Elder's kind of the more passive about it, but it'd be good to have Cube's kind of rationale mind in with the senior leaders. Like I said, it's good to have that checks and balance. Because right now, it's only just go big or go home and passive, so of course the go big and go home is going to overpower it. You know, that is why I want Cube in, so that way he can kind of kick Switzerland in the ass and kind of knock me down a few notches. Am I wrong, Cube? Because how many times have you knocked me down a notch? I mean, that's what. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, plenty of times. I mean, how many fuck ups have I done, Elder? Oh. Yeah. I think I'm about to say, aren't we at 45 right now? Oh no, we're at 44. Yeah, we're at 44. I mean, it does to a sense, Elder, because that's the biggest reason why they leave. Yeah. I mean, that's why I record the leaders meeting and I always ask for feedback. But it's one of those, it takes the elders to have the initiative to step forward and be like, "Hey, I don't agree with XYZ." Actually, that is a brilliant fucking idea. I will have to look into that. I would. Yeah. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Wait, Elder, before you leave, give me a yes or no on field promoting Cube. Okay, finally. Thank you. I needed that direct answer, you motherfucker. Alright. See ya. Alrighty, guys. So, I guess we're all on the same track now. I will look into that tomorrow. I'll look into that tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I mean, but then again, for somebody like, me and Elder, we've put in over 2 years into the clan, so we have that, really deep-hearted emotional connection, because you guys know how passionate I am about this clan. I've seen people come from 9 and they're in 12 now, and I've been in their shoes and stuff, so you guys know how much I care about this clan. Yeah, they're not the same. Yeah, and that's why, when they don't respond or, they don't use the emote, like, they don't check the clan or the Discord all that often. Like, it's not a big, shoot me in the chest. I know that they have lives outside of the game. You know, just like I have my life outside of the game and Discord and stuff, which is why I don't always constantly recruiting. I'm not constantly updating the Discord. I'm not constantly finding videos. Like, we all have lives outside of the game, and I understand that. You know? And that's why I'm not so... What is it called? Like, that's why I have started to have, like, the most leniency when it comes to stuff. Like, for God's sakes, it took, like, an entire month to kick Teddy, if that tells you how much leniency we normally try to have. Yeah, you're good to leave, Athena. You're good to leave. You don't have to apologize. You can just say, hey, I gotta go, because we're winding down the everything. I mean, you still joined, and you learned a thing or two. So, congratulations, I guess. Alright, well... Okay, you don't have to be explaining your life story. You said that you had to go, so go. Alright, see ya, Athena. Okay, so congratulations on the field promotion to senior leader, Cube. You're gonna do good things, especially by keeping me down a few pegs. Yeah. We might have to brainstorm on that one when we have a senior meeting. We'll kind of, like, more talk about that because, like, stuff like when we do the giveaways, like how we do the giveaways, that kind of falls onto the senior leadership because, you know, the leaders, just like normal elders, they have lives. The difference is that they're upholded to a certain standard. But the senior leaders are the ones that keep the oil in the machine, basically. So, you know, you've seen how I do. You know, I keep, you know, events and stuff. I try to, you know, keep the Discord running, make sure the bots still work, etc., etc. And I've been doing a terrible job at that. So... yeah. Well, I mean, because here's the thing. Like, me and Elder, we do kind of senior chats maybe once a week. We could probably have you in there and discuss, like, stuff like that a little bit further because that is part of oiling the machine, you know, keeping people incentivized, keeping people interested, keeping the learning environment going. You see how that's part of the oil in the machine, right? So, you see why I wanted you to be a senior leader. Huh? That's something we will... Yeah, that's something that we will discuss a little bit further down. I couldn't give you time on when we do the senior chat because me and Elder kind of do it randomly and stuff. I'll add you into the like senior leader DM because it's only the three of us instead of like an entire chat on having to push everything back and forth, and we'll be able to kind of discuss more about that better. So that way, because I do like your idea of smaller incentives to kind of help people achieve better goals, because some people need incentives while some people like yourself just do it just to say you're the best, you know. But not everybody in the clan is I want to be the best. So we will discuss that more further down, I guess, like maybe in a week or two. Just kind of give me a little bit of time to try to figure out how to do the anonymous suggestion box. I'm probably going to be doing a pilot first on my own little test server before I do a full launch on ours. Worst case scenario, I'll do a pilot on here, but I won't make it kind of, you know, like public knowledge until after Clan War League. And we'll get the ball rolling and stuff. But still, congratulations on the promotion-ish. So, yeah, now you have every single... Oh yeah, you're pretty much... You're not gonna whack me with... You're gonna whack me with that, aren't you, Jasmine? Oh boy. Yeah, we're just feeling your ego. It's fine. Alright. Well, with that out of the way, you have a good night. We'll discuss more further, and yeah. You have a wonderful rest of your day, Senior Cube. Yeah, no, it does. Yeah, that works too. Whoa, hey, easy there, buddy. Easy there.